chances are you have weak ass hamstrings. I've been coaching for over 5 years now, and the vast majority of people that I've worked with, whether they're field sport athletes, weightlifters, powerlifters, tactical athletes, they don't have the requisite hamstring strength to properly perform glute ham raises. And in many cases, they don't even have access to a GHD in the facility that they're training in. So if that's the case, what can you do? All you need is a medicine ball. So once you got your medicine ball, the way that you get set up, you're gonna sit down on the ground, medicine ball between your legs. Your ankles should be beyond the middle of the ball. So when you lie down, you want your heels on that far side of the hump of the medicine ball. First step, lift your hips up as high as you can. This is the thing that people mess up the most, okay? You're trying to drive your hips towards the ceiling the entire time throughout the exercise. You place your hands out to your side for balance so you don't roll left or right off the ball. Hips up high. Bring your feet in towards your butt. Notice my toes are pulled up. I'm not pointing my toes down. Toes pulled up towards the shin. And as you curl, you drive your hips up every single rep. Your hips don't touch the ground until the entire set is done. So when it comes to progression, you can slightly increase the weight of the medicine ball, and that'll progress it slightly, but eventually you're gonna hit a wall and you're gonna need to introduce something else to make this exercise progressively harder. So what you can do, take your medicine ball, place it near a rack, take a resistance band and girth hitch it to the rack. Start with the thinnest band you have access to, because this is surprisingly hard for people in most cases. So one of the downsides of this exercise is it is kind of complicated to set up, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to get your feet in and out of the band. So generally speaking, you're not gonna superset this exercise. You're just gonna get set up in the bands, and then just knock out all your sets with a small break in between. So take your band, it's already girth hitched to the rack. Take the loop at the end here, fold it down. If you do it right, you should have 2 circles, okay? Bring those circles all the way up against the rack. You're gonna slide one foot through the right side, 1 foot through the left side, and then you scoot back. So this band has some tension in it. That's gonna prevent the band from sliding up and down your legs like most people do on quad extensions or hamstring curls whenever they use a band. So that fixes that issue. From there, you take your ball, roll it back in, and then you get set up just as you were before. Hips up, pulling my toes up, bar on the feet on the far side of the ball, curl. That band adds resistance, and it has more resistance as you curl further and further away from the rack. Over time, you can progress this either by scooting further and further away from the rack, getting more band tension, or you can increase the thickness of the band. All right, you've done the med ball hamstring curl, you've progressed over time to the banded med ball hamstring curl, but you're still not quite to where you need to be to do strict glute ham raises. What's the last baby step? So I'm gonna show you how to do eccentric only glute hams. All right, so once you're set up, we got knee on the back side of the pad. We're gonna try to maintain a straight line from knee through your hip into your shoulder throughout the range of motion. Nice big chest, hands up in front of you. Control, lower yourself to your parallel with the ground, and then go hands on pegs or hands on pads, depending on how your GHD is set up. So rate of progress is obviously going to vary person to person, but in general, as a rule of thumb, I would stick to each one of these exercises somewhere from 2 to 4 weeks, consistently trying to progress a little bit each week, whether that's an additional set, a few more reps here and there, more band tension or whatnot. Progress on to the next exercise and you'll watch your hamstring strength explode.